YouTube, what's going on? It's Analytic Reason. Back with some more NBA picks today, all right? Well, we're on an absolute heater between my official picks and my leans. I think we're like 6-0 for these picks. Another winner yesterday with the over 231.5 in the Golden State Milwaukee game, and then I also gave you a lean for Miami -5. Both cashed, and we're looking good today. We're looking good. By the way, Golden State is pissed. I think Steph Curry came out publicly and said, "Listen, we got to win." So I wouldn't be surprised if they are the favorite in their next game. I'm gonna look at that. Maybe tomorrow, tonight. I'm gonna take a look. I'm gonna take a hard look at Golden State. I think they're in a good spot. I think they play the Bulls next, right? They play the Bulls next, and the Golden State Warriors are gonna be on the road again. I think, they'll be on the road again. So I'm gonna look at that game probably tonight or maybe tomorrow. Also, by the way, doing something different today, right? No more yellow pad. I want to see how this works out, until I figure out what the hell I'm doing with these videos. Baby steps for me, but the content will remain top notch, so don't you worry. Nice. So we're on a 4-0 run. I think I'm about to ruin my record today. I'm gonna ruin my record today. I'm gonna take a shot right here, and I'll tell you why. So my fourth official pick for today, I like the New York Knicks plus 8.5. All right, I like the New York Knicks plus 8.5, and I'll tell you why. All right. So this line kind of doesn't make sense to me. I feel like it's a trappy line. See, I would take Philadelphia here in this spot if they were -12 or -11. If anything over double digits, I would take Philadelphia here. But what Vegas is telling me here is that if you count the 4 points that the Knicks are getting for being home, that Philadelphia's 4.5 points better than them. That's like 2-3 possessions. And the thing with New York is that New York keeps it close in the first half, but they must be doing something in that locker room at halftime, because they come out so flat in the third quarter, and that's always their theme. I've watched Knicks games for a long time, and that's what they do. They come out in the third quarter flat and they lose. They're playing catch up for the rest of the game. Sometimes they get blown out that way, but I think they're going to keep this one close, because I think the odds makers are telling me they're going to keep it close. Not only that, if you look at Philly plays down to their competition, and they play up to their competition. So last year, Philly's been beating these sub 500 teams by less than double digits pretty consistently. They rarely blow teams out unless they've lost 2 or 3 in a row. So I think they're going to come into the Garden tonight a little bit lackluster, and I think New York is kind of hungry for a win. The only thing that kind of scares me is that New York has Milwaukee on deck. I think they play Milwaukee tomorrow. And in usual circumstances, I don't like picking teams that have another high caliber team that they're going to face, because they might look ahead. But New York isn't that good to start looking ahead to teams. Any team against a playoff team for the Knicks is like a playoff game for them. They need to start proving things, and I think they need to start with Philly. Yep, I think I'm gonna go with the Knicks today. So for your fourth official pick, I'm gonna pick New York Knicks plus 8.5, and I want you to take a moment to